Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Elliot Forbes and this is episode number 15 of Men's Grooming Week. So if this is the first time you've seen any of my videos, this channel is dedicated to hair, beard and grooming tips for the modern man. So if that's something you're interested in, you might want to consider subscribing. As you can see, we're still in portrait mode as we were last week. It seemed to work quite nicely on TikTok. There was quite a few views for the 3 segments over on TikTok, so I thought it just makes sense to continue again this week. As you can see at the moment, I've got a new little microphone just stood here. I've got a stand and I've also got an interface which ended up spending a little bit of dollar on. I've got the new microphone coming, which unfortunately didn't turn up today, so it's going to be here tomorrow. So next week on the show, we're going to be having a bit of a better microphone. This is just a little temporary one. So hopefully we'll have some nice audio going forward from now on. As with every other episode, we're going to first talk about a new product this week. We're then going to be talking about my hair icon and his top 5 haircuts. And then we're going to be finishing with an Elliot Answers. But to start off, we're going to see my favorite TikTok from the last 7 days. I'm actually really enjoying TikTok at the moment. I find it so much fun. I'm not going to show you how many hours I actually spent on there last week, and I got my notification up this morning showing you sort of your screen time, and I'm a little bit embarrassed, to be totally honest with you. But very happy to see that I've got a growing fan base in Japan. It's the one place that actually I really want to go to in the world. So you never know, if I keep growing in Japan, maybe I might get invited over there at some point. So on to the first part. So the product of the week this week is the Hans de Foucault Claymation. I've just put this in and it's got lovely texture and the great separation, which I always really look for when I'm putting a product in. It's got a nice body in through the back area. It doesn't feel it's too heavy. It doesn't feel like it's going to weigh it down too much, but enough hold for it to stay there through the day. It has a matte effect to it, but when you look at it, definitely you can tell that there is a product in there. When you're getting it out of the tub, there's much more of a wax feel rather than a clay. When you're working it through your hands, there's definitely some friction there, which doesn't really harm yourself when you're putting it into the hair. You just have to make sure that when you put it into the hair, you're not putting it all in one place and it's just going to clump up there. It doesn't have a scent, but it definitely smells like sort of a product, a hair product, if you know what I mean. But it's in an unoffensive way. So far, quite liking it actually. So it's kept its shape all day. Really happy with this. I think this is great if you've got a short textured hairstyle. Feels nice, no real residue. This is going to be a 4.6. And this week's hair icon, where we'll be going through their top 5 haircuts, is Hector Bellerin. And in at number 5 is this haircut where it's very classical, very short through the sides. It's not too aggressive through the sides, but it's got a nice bit of quiff. It's got a real nice masculine silhouette. Lovely bit of texture in through the top. Only a small amount of product probably needed, but looks great. In at number 4 is this much longer haircut. Obviously, it's real long flowing locks he's got here. I think it looks great on him, but the only thing I would say is it makes him look a lot older than what he is. In at number 3 is this new fresh cut he's had during this quarantine. Love the shaved look on him. I think it brings out his facial features great. He's gone for the same length all over as opposed to a fade. In at number 2 is a much more popular of the moment haircut. It's long, it's flowing, it's very textured, it's very loose, really cool. And in at number 1 is a slightly longer version of the previous cut. Really easy to style, really easy to maintain. You just want to put a little bit of product in whilst the hair is still damp and then just let it naturally dry into it so it gets that wave and the real flick with it. And the question today is, how do I reduce weight from my hair without properly cutting it? And the answer for that is you want to get yourself a pair of scissors and a comb, and all you want to do is lift the hair up and cut into it, going down into a vertical. What that will do is that will reduce weight without reducing length. If you cut it straight across, that's going to cut length off and you're going to take real big chunks out. And it's going to really adjust the shape. If you go cut down into it, you can even just pick bits up and cut into it and cut down. But that's the way of reducing weight without really adjusting the shape. Okay guys, thanks for watching today. If there's any questions that you have or if there's anything you want to see on the channel, please feel free to send me a message. All of my social media channels, they're all linked down below. And if you wouldn't mind, please go and subscribe and have a little look on TikTok, as where I'm trying to put a lot of my effort. So if you wouldn't mind, that'd be greatly appreciated. Have a brilliant day and thanks for watching. Much love, Elliot.